Hello students, we are going to discuss few questions from continuity. The question, f of x root of 5x plus 2 minus 4x plus 4 divided by x minus 2 if x is not equal to, that means x less than 2 or x is greater than 2, this is f of x. There are two branches. When x equal to f of 2 is k, what is given? The function is continuous at x equal to 2, then we have to find the value of k. Okay, so we can start with the given concept. The function is continuous at x equal to 2. At x equal to mean a limit x approaches 2 from left side, that is left hand limit, and f of x, and a limit x approaches 2 from right side up to, it is right hand limit. Left hand limit and right hand limit should be equal. Limit exists. The limit must be equal to the ordinate of the abscissa 2. So when x equal to f of 2 must be the limit of the function. So f of a is the limit of the function, means then the function is continuous at x equal to a. Okay. So for less than 2 or greater than 2 same function, mean we need not test both. We can take either left hand limit or right hand limit alone. So let us take a right hand limit and f of 2. So limit x approaches 2 plus f of s, right hand limit, and root of 5x plus 2 minus root of 4x plus 4 divided by x minus 2. F of 2, according to the question, f of 2 equal to k. So the right hand limit or left hand limit of the given function is k. Now limit x approaches 2 plus, we can do one thing. First we can rationalize. After rationalization, root of, after rationalization 5x plus 2 minus 4x plus 4, so divided by already x minus 2, the rationalization factor will come, then root of 5x plus 2 plus root of 4x plus 4 is equal to k. Then 5x minus 4x 1x and 2 minus 4. The entire numerator is nothing but x minus 2. So both are same factors. We can cancel. So it's limit x approaches 2 plus, so 1 divided by root of 5x plus 2 plus root of 4x plus 4 is equal to k. So in order to remove the superscript of 2, that is plus, we can introduce a small positive real numbers h. Then x equal to 2 plus h mean limit h approaches 0, 1 upon root of 5 times x equal to 2 plus h plus 2 plus root of 4 times and 2 plus the smallest positive number h plus 4 is equal to k. Now we can take the limit straight away. Just to take h value 0, 0, then 5 into 2, 10, and 10 plus 2, 12. Then 1 by root of, so h is 0 mean for 2 plus 0, 2, 5 into 2, 10, 10 plus 2, 12, plus root of h is 0, 4 into 2, 8, 8 plus 4, 12 is equal to k. That is k equal to 1 upon 2 times root of 12 can be written 3 into 4. That is root of 4 equal to 2 into 2, 4. 1 by 4 root of 3, the value of k. Okay. So if k equal to 1 by 4 root of 3, left hand limit and right hand limit will be equal to f of 2, then the function will be continuous at x equal to 2. So dear student, we will discuss one more similar question. The second question is a nice question. This is from example, and f of x first branch for x not equal to 0, that is x less than 0 or greater than 0, x by mod of x plus 2x square, and k when x equal to 0. We have to check whether the function is continuous or not at x equal to 0. So let us start with the left hand limit. Limit x approaches 0 from left side of f of x. Limit x approaches 0 from left side and x by mod of x plus 2x square. Okay, the limit x approaches 0 minus x. What is the meaning? X is less than 0 mean whenever x is less than 0, the mod of x equal to minus x, because minus x is positive. Here x is negative, then mod of x, the output should be positive. So as x less than 0, mod of x equal to minus x, because this is a positive quantity, plus 2x square. Now we can simplify. Limit x approaches 0 minus, then 1 by 2x minus 1. To change the superscript or to eliminate the superscript negative, that is minus 2 mean left side, introduce a small positive integer h approaches 0, 1 by 2 time x is now 0 minus h, that is minus h minus 1, taking the limit and 1 by minus 1. So left hand limit is minus 1 for the given question. Now we will try to find right hand limit of the question, that is the function f of x. Limit x approaches 0 from right side, that is plus f of x is equal to limit x approaches 0 plus x by mod of x plus 2x square. Okay, then limit x approaches 0 plus, so that means x approaches 0 plus means x is greater than 0. So already x is positive in mod of x equal to x upon x plus 2x square, then limit x approaches 0 plus 1 by 2x plus 1, then as usual introduce a positive number, smallest positive number, h approaches 0, then 2h plus 1, applying limit, right hand limit 1. Now we can conclude limit x approaches 0 minus f of x is not equal to limit x approaches 0 plus f of x. Then limit does not exist. So this implies limit x approaches 0, f of x does not exist. So limit does not exist means it cannot be continuous at x equal to 0. So what is the conclusion of this question? Check whether the function f continuous or not mean the response is not continuous. So 0 is a point of discontinuity of the function. Point of discontinuity of the function, that means this is not continuous at x equal to 0. So dear student, we will discuss one more question. The next question, f of x with the two branches, x less than or equal to 0, a sin of pi by 2, x plus 1. X greater than 0, tan x minus sin x by x cube. Is continuous at x equal to 0, then find the value of k. Then the limit x approaches on left side of 0, f of x, and limit x approaches 0 from right side of 0 must be equal to f of 0. Okay, here f of 0, 0 is included in the first branch, then x equal to 0, 0 plus 1, 1. So sin pi by 2, it is f of 0 is a. F of 0 is A. Okay. Now f of 0 equal to A means the right hand limit must be equal to A. Now we can take limit x approaches 0 plus f of x is equal to f of 0 is A. Okay. Then limit x approaches 0 plus f of x for x greater than 0 tan x minus sin x by x cube is equal to A. And this implies limit x approaches we can convert h approaches 0, then x becomes 0 plus h straight away tan h minus sin h by h cube is equal to A. Then limit h approaches 0, tan h is sin h by cos h sin h, so we can take one factor sin h by h common, other than sin h 1 by cos h minus 1 by h square is equal to A. Okay. So we can separate limit of first factor as well as limit of second factor, and this implies the limit of first factor, limit h approaches 0 sin h by h into limit h approaches 0 1 minus cos h by h square cos h, 1 minus cos h by h square cos h is equal to A. By Samuel's theorem, the limit of the first vector 1, so this implies 1 into, we can take 1 minus, just take conjugate, limit h approaches 0 1 minus cos h into 1 plus cos h by h square into cos h into 1 plus cos h equal to A. So 1 minus cos h into 1 plus cos h sin square h. So next step, limit h approaches 0 sin h by h the whole square into limit h approaches 0 1 upon cos h into 1 plus cos h equal to A. Once again applying Samuel's theorem, sin h by h, whenever h approaches 0 1 square is 1, this implies 1 square into 1 by h approaches 0 cos 0 into 1 plus cos 0 is A. Cos 0 is 1, 1 plus 1 2, so this implies A equal to 1 by 2. So if the function f of x is continuous at x equal to 0 and A is equal to 1 by 2, so this is not K, A equal to 1 by 2. So we got the result. So dear student, we will discuss one more question. Hello student, the next question, we have to show that the function is not continuous at x equal to 0. So that means left limit is not equal to right limit, or limit exists means the limit should not be equal to 0. So let us start with the left limit. Limit x approaches 0 minus and f of x is equal to limit x approaches 0 minus e power 1 by x minus 1 by e power 1 by x and plus 1. To avoid this superscript, limit the smallest positive number h approaches 0, this is e power minus 1 by h minus 1, then e power minus 1 by h plus 1. Then limit h approaches 0 is a reciprocal of this, so 1 minus e power 1 by h, then 1 plus e power 1 by h after simplification. So common denominator is cancelled. H approaches 0 means e power infinity h approaches 0, this correct, h approaches e power minus 1 by h, then this is 1 by e power 1 by h minus 1, okay, this is correct. Or we can take straight away h approaches 0 mean this step is not required. So a little bit confusion. To avoid a confusion here, h approaches 0 mean e power minus infinity. E power minus infinity is nothing but e power minus infinity is nothing but 1 by e power infinity is 1 by e power infinity 0. Okay, 0 minus 1 minus 1, 0 plus 1, 1. So left hand limit is minus 1. Then limit x approaches 0 plus f of x is equal to limit x approaches 0 plus e power 1 by x minus 1 by e power 1 by x plus 1. If we want to eliminate the plus into the superscript plus, introduce the smallest positive number, h approaches 0, e power 1 by h minus 1 and e power 1 by h minus 1. Now, so e power infinity is a little confusion, so we have to avoid this, write in the reciprocal form. So limit h approaches 0, 1 minus e power minus 1 by h and 1 plus e power minus 1 by h. This is after simplification. If we apply the limit e power minus 1 by h, as we discussed earlier, e power minus infinity is 0, 1 minus 0, 1 plus 0, then limit x approaches 0 plus, this is 0 plus f of x is equal to 1 minus 0, 1 plus 0 equal to 1. So left limit is minus 1, right limit is plus 1, and therefore limit x approaches 0, f of x does not exist. Does not exist. And therefore the function f is not continuous. Continuous at x equal to 0. OUS. Okay. So, my dear student, my humble request all of you to support me and my effort, like my videos and inform your friends and other school students. My motto is my effort should reach each and every corner of India. The 12th standard students should benefit, should get and quality education at free of cost. This is my motto. Please support me and like my videos and convey about my channel Murugaiyan Subramanian to all your friends. Thank you.